Hello and welcome everyone. I hope you all are doing well. My name is Varsha. I love reading books. I love recommending and reviewing books. And this is one of the videos where I'm going to talk about a book that I read recently. So let's get started with it. The book I'm talking about is Heaven by Meiko Kawakami. This book is about this boy who is 14 years old, has a lazy eye condition, and is constantly bullied by the boys in his class. There is a certain group of boys that bully him to an extreme extent, like it's extremely painful to watch. When you read what is happening with him, you can actually feel the pain, you can actually feel like the pain he is going through, and you want to stop it from happening, but you feel so helpless. He is called I by his classmates because of his eye condition, and nowhere in the novel his actual name is mentioned. One day he finds this small letter under his desk. He reads it and he thinks that it might be one of the guy from the group, the bully group, and he thinks that it's better to ignore it. Then again he started receiving this note on daily basis, but he didn't do anything about it. One day in the note he was asked to come to this place because the person wanted to meet him. He thought that whether he goes there or not, if it's one of the boys from the group, they are going to bully him no matter what the place is where they are asking him to come. If they are not going to bully him there, then they are going to bully him in the class. So he decided that he will go there. When he goes to that place, he finds that there is a girl sitting, and the girl's name is Kojima. She is also bullied in the class. She is in the same class as the I, and she is bullied by the girls in the class. Kojima wears unironed clothes, she has dirty shoes, she doesn't really bath, she smells bad, and that is the reason the girls in her class bully her. They kick her, they push her to the ground, they pull her hair, and anything you can imagine, they do it to her. She wants to be friends with I, and then one day she takes him to this museum where she wants him to see this painting. She has named that painting as Heaven because she thinks that the original name is too boring. But then they start talking about something and never go back to see the painting actually. She tells him that there is a common thing between them, and she tells him that she really likes the way the boy's eyes is, because she thinks that they are allowing the people to bully them. It's their strength. She says that there is a strength and weakness, and they can actually stop it, but they're not stopping it, and it's their strength. I know it doesn't really make any sense, but as you keep on reading the story, it starts to make some sense that why she's like that. She is purposely dressing up like that. She is purposely wearing those clothes, those dirty clothes, those dirty shoes. She has a past. She has grown up in a very poor house. Her father used to work very hard, but he was not able to, improve their financial condition. He used to work so hard to bring food on their table, but one day uh, her parents got separated, and her mother found love in another man, and they started living a better life. She one day went back to meet her father, and she saw that he is still living in that bad condition, and she wanted to feel that she is living with him. She felt that guilt that how can she leave her father living in that condition and she herself can enjoy the luxury of life. So she started dressing up bad, she started wearing dirty clothes and not bathing for days or weeks. And that's the reason she's purposely doing it. She's purposely dressing up like that. And she says that if she wants, she can stop this from happening, the bullying, she can stop. But she's not actually doing that, and that's her strength. She says that when you are going through all these things, when you are enduring so much of pain, it will be paid off in the future or maybe in some other way. She's earning that happiness, that payoff she's earning. And this is something that I struggles to understand. Like, he doesn't really understand where this is coming from, but he still stays friend with her because they started exchanging letter after becoming friends, and he kind of finds comfort in her letters, in Kojima's letter. So he was okay being friend with her. One day he got bullied to such an extent that he started thinking of attempting suicide. He was kicked so badly that he started bleeding. And the way it has been written, you can actually feel the pain. You can, you know, it's like it's written in a way you feel like that it's happening in front of your eyes and you want it to stop, but you cannot do anything. And you feel the pain that the boy is going through, and you feel that how could someone do something like this to anyone. He goes to the doctor, he gets treated for it, and then he meets one of the boys from the group there, and he confronts him that why do you exactly do these things to us. And that whole conversation kind of give you a psychological analysis that why such people that are bullied, what is their thinking behind doing all these things. And he says that I tells him that it's because of my eyes, my lazy eye condition, that you all treat me like that, like, you bully me. But he tells him that it's not your eyes, it's just something that we want to do. And then I asked him that do you not feel guilt, or do you not feel right or wrong about what you are doing? Do you never think that what you are doing to me is wrong because I haven't slept for 1 month? He says that it's not about right or wrong, it's something that we want to do. And that whole conversation, it's so much more that is packed there to understand that what exactly is the psyche of these people that bully. And when I was reading, I realized that there is no conscience in these people. They just do whatever they want to do because they are in power. Also, I never talked about these things, that he's being bullied in the class to his parents or to the teachers. But he feels like that he cannot take it anymore, and he wants to give up on his life, and he's contemplating all these things. But Kojima's letter is the only thing that is keeping him, giving him a little sense of sanity. The second time he visited the doctor told him that his eye condition can actually be treated. And the first person I went to tell that his eye condition can be treated was Kojima. When Kojima heard that I want his eye condition to be, to be treated, he wants a treatment for his eye condition, she was not happy about it. She was like that when you will get your eyes fixed, you will no more be my friends. You will not be that person who I see as a friend, because now you will be the part of that group that bully us, and you will no more be the part of the like the people who actually at the end of being bullied, you will not be like any of us. I really doesn't understand that what she's saying. Why would someone not want to treat anything that they are not comfortable with? That is giving them some kind of problem. And then one more incident of bullying happened, but it happened with both of them together. Kojima and I never talked to each other in the school, but they used to meet outside school. One of the guys, or the whole bully group, found out that they both are talking to each other, and they exchange letters by sticking it under the desk. Kojima stopped talking to I after he told her that he is going to going for the treatment to get his eyes fixed. So she stopped talking to him, and he kept writing her letters to hear back from her. One day he heard back from her, and she told him that let's meet. He goes there, and what he sees is there are girls and boys, the whole group of people that bully them. And then they bullied them again, and the whole situation, it was so uncomfortable. It's something that when you are reading, you just want it to stop. You will cry your eyes out the way it has been written. It will make you extremely uncomfortable, whatever was happening there, and you want to help them in some way. That whole incident happened, and then I think it's something that I I'll not go deep into what happened exactly, but that was the last time when I and Kojima saw each other. And the ending is where the kid who was being bullied, he gets his eyes fixed. The thing about this whole book is that the person with whom I talked, who gave him the reason that why exactly they bully him, and the way Kojima saw everything, they had kind of a psychology around bullying. You know, one was the person who was bullying, and the other one, the Kojima was the one who was getting bullied, and I wanted it all to stop. He wanted to get out of that situation, but Kojima was not the one who was letting it go. She was not, she didn't want it all to stop. The reason I understood was because she was in guilt, or that she is not there for her father, that she is living in a better condition. So it was kind of a way for her to punish herself, to live in that pain, and she thought that she is earning some kind of goodness in that. But yeah, that was the whole book. The writing was extremely good. It's something that will make you feel the emotions in the right way. The thing is that I have read, this is the second read by Meiko Kawakami. I mean, the second book that I've read. Before it, I have read Breast and Eggs, and from there, the way Breast and Eggs was written, I thought that I want to read more Meiko Kawakami's book, and I was right about it. Like, I loved this novel, but at the same time, I'm not sure if I would recommend anyone to read this book, because I think the way it has been written, it will make you go through those emotions like you are personally feeling it. And it's a heavy one, it's extremely heavy. So I think if you are uncomfortable while reading about these things like bullying and suicidal attempts and anxiety and depression, I think you should skip this one, because it's written in a way that will make you sad. And but I still think that yes, those people who can actually read it, they should read. And yeah, I think I loved this book, and I loved reading Breast and Eggs, so I guess I'm going to read more of her works again. And do let me know what you think about this novel, if you have read it, or if you have read any novel by Mieko Kawakami. Yeah, that was the video. I will see you in the next one. Till then, bye bye.